dialogue and music. You'll have music with your hands. Less words, less words.
Right, but the big business is worried because there's no money in snapping. Anybody could do it, like snap rap. You don't have to buy turntables. You don't have to go through all that. Microphones, PA systems, and all that, And it's threatening, I believe, to the music community and the drum community that you can make your own music without spending no money.
Well, I don't really think it would be threatening to the music community because of the simple fact that there is older people who still enjoy music itself, but then there's a younger trend that does enjoy the rap, but then there's those that don't like all that vulgarity, you know?
No,
I think that the hand snap will be a good trend to be setting.
Yes. Is there any way you can hand snap?
No.
No? Well, you never know because
I can snap my fingers.
Oh, well, that's a form of snap.
Okay.
I mean, there's all kinds of forms of snapping out here.
Snap to a beat.
Oh, yeah. Okay, you snap and I'll snap.
Okay.
Sounds like a new combination.
It sounds like that horse.
Oh, yeah, yeah, the Long Ranger.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm going to interview the Long Ranger, see if he can help us with the Bush administration and help us. But I haven't ran into him. I already interviewed Batman.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, about his, about his concerns about what's going on in the country and the world.
Okay.
Well, thank you very much for your contribution to the.
Work. Thank you.
This is Sam Phillips reporting for the Handsnapping Report, and we found out these ladies had hand snapping attack sightings. Is this true?
Yes.
What happened here? This is breaking news.
Yeah, a lot of people have been doing it lately around town.
Where do you think it comes from?
I think people just had it evolve into different things to make it what it is today.
Yeah, and a lot of people are very concerned and everything, and a lot of people are not aware of hand snapping and what it could do to the joints and all that, and to the hands of the future workers of America. Yeah, well, that's what it hasn't damaged my hands, but reports. There's misinformation that's going out there about hand snapping.
Carpal tunnel and stuff?
Yeah, carpal tunnel and arthritis, and you're epileptic. A lot of people think they should be on Ritalin, and we really don't know where it comes from. Where do you think it comes from?
I think it comes from Scotland because Paul, I first learned it from him, and my brother learned it from he's Scotland because he's from Scotland. So I think it came from
And I've noticed that a lot of Scottish people do it.
Yeah, well, what do you think that is?
Because it came from Scotland.
Well, that's one theory, but a lot of people think it comes from Africa. I just talked to this dude from Nigeria.
It probably does come from Africa because of the dialects and stuff, and how they're always further.
Okay.
Dialects like that and stuff.
Yeah, okay, let's see if we can try to do some snapping here, okay? Okay, ready? See? It can be taught, ladies and gentlemen. This is a minor snap attack, virus B of the virus. And we're still studying. See, it's like a nervous condition. It's not Parkinson's, but we believe it's a nervous condition over the Bush administration policies. Well, thank you very much. This is Sam Phillips reporting for the Handsnapping Report. And anybody out there that if this breaks out in your neighborhood or your family members, please give us a call, and we're setting up our hotline. You can talk to your snapologist. That's a professional snapologist that knows about snapping. This is Sam Phillips reporting for the Handsnapping Report.
One person, I don't remember who they are.
How do they hand snap?
I don't know. They just kind of wave their hand about and snap.
Were you startled by this hand snapping, or what did you think of it?
It's wow, they can snap fast.
So what did your friends think about this hand snapping?
They thought it was cool. Pretty cool.
Have you ever thought about hand snapping?
Now, I guess.
Okay, if you see any other hand snappers, tell them to contact us at Liberation Brew. We want to talk to them.
Okie dokie.
All right, thank you very much.
Indeed.
My left hand and my thumb and my index finger. That's about it.
How did you learn this hand snapping?
I don't know. It was just a habit I think that I just developed, as a child or something. Whenever I was just, bored and just, passing time or something. I don't know.
Do you know anybody else that hand snaps?
I believe my brother can do it as well.
Wow. What does your friends and neighbors and your family think about the hand snapping?
Well, I usually only bust it out for special occasions. It's not something I frequently do. From what I understand, it's not good for your joints. That just might be an old wives' tale, just like cracking your knuckles is bad for your knuckles. Might be that same type of thing.
Well, can you give us some hand snapping?
Sure. This is like the total reach of my skills as far as a hand snapper goes. It's pretty much this. That's all I got.
Well, it sounds good. I hear some hand snapping there. I've been reporting, I believe hand snapping is an ancient art form, and I've been meeting a lot more hand snappers. And I think Buddha was a hand snapper. Do you think Buddha might have been a hand snapper?
Probably. Good chance Buddha was a hand snapper.
Well, thank you very much for your contribution for the Handsnapping Report.
Oh, absolutely.
Handsnapping Report. And this gentleman tells me that he's from Cuba, and a lot of people in Cuba hand snap. What's your name, sir?
William.
William?
Uh-huh.
And you told me that they hand snap in Cuba.
Yeah, people can so much in Cuba too.
And what are the techniques? Do they do this technique?
Yeah, this is another technique.
And you were showing me this. You were showing me this thing that they were doing with their hands.
Oh.
Wow. So you know, there's a lot of people in Cuba hand snap.
Yeah, this one more.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, that's one.
Yeah, because I'm doing a hand snap report, and I feel there's hand snappers all around the world, and I'm trying to get to the bottom of where does hand snapping come from. Where do you think it comes from?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. I think the Buddha might be a hand snapper. I'm checking out that lead. And I think it's an ancient art form that's always been with us, and the Europeans shut it down because they didn't like it. You know, Christopher Columbus and his gang of pirates.
Aren't you see like that?
Yeah, well, thank you very much, you know, sir, for your report. See, hand snappers are everywhere, you know, and I'm going to try to uncover the truth and try to bring us out into the open, because hand snapping is a good thing. It relieves stress. It's good. It prevents arthritis. And don't be afraid if your neighbor hand snaps or anything. You know, we're not bad people. We're good people. Well, this is Sam Phillips reporting for Liberation Brew Hand Snapping Report. Thank you very much. And she has a new kind of style of snap. How long have you been snapping this style of snap?
Well, since probably 3rd grade, sitting around the teacher, bored, so I figured out a way to snap my hands like this, just sitting there.
How did you learn how to do this?
I just found, it came to me, just happened.
Do you think it's an ancient art form, or do you think Buddha might have been a hand snapper? Because that looks like a Buddha move.
Buddha probably did it too. He's probably down.
Yeah, I interviewed the Buddha, you know, and you know he's down with hand snapping, you know, he likes hand snapping.
Word.
Yeah, like what's the sound of one hand clapping, you know? You know, so can you give us some hand snapping, your style?
Right, here we go.
Oh, that's pretty wild, man. You know. So what does your friends and neighbors and your family think of this hand snapping?
They just think it's weird. They let it go, you know. They're just like, it's Liz, man.
Has anybody ever said that you're going to get arthritis?
No.
Yeah, that's what they told me. So how about if we do a little hand snap and a little collaboration here? I'll give one hand snapping and you do one hand with the chin action.
All right.
Okay.
One?
Oh, no, both.
Both? Okay.
Okay, you ready?
All right.
Here we go.